But you're kind of like a spaceman, huh?
No, actually, I'm a plumber.
There's nothing quite like a rock star interview gone completely off the rails. From unexpected chaos and awkward silences to full-blown arguments, these moments are as shocking as they are entertaining. Whether it's Gene Simmons clashing with his wife on air, Ozzy Osbourne delivering hilariously incoherent answers, or James Brown turning a serious interview into an impromptu concert, these unforgettable clips show what happens when things don't go as planned. In the world of music, even the most iconic bands can find themselves caught in a firestorm. Take the Beatles, for example. At the height of their fame, they weren't just breaking records, they were breaking boundaries. But in 1966, John Lennon's offhand comment about their popularity would light a cultural fuse that exploded on a global scale. It all started during an interview with a London journalist when Lennon mused, "We're more popular than Jesus now." At first, the statement caused barely a ripple in the UK, but months later, when an American magazine put it on full display, the backlash was swift and severe. From record burnings in the Bible Belt to boycotts and death threats, the band suddenly found themselves public enemy number one for many religious groups. Lennon quickly clarified he wasn't comparing himself to Christ, but the damage was done.
No, but I'm not saying that we're better or greater or comparing us with Jesus Christ as a person or God as a thing or whatever it is. You know, I just said what I said and it was wrong or was taken wrong, and now it's all this.
The backlash overshadowed their US tour and pushed the band closer to quitting live performances forever. Tensions were already running high within Kiss in 1979, but a live TV appearance on The Tomorrow Show pushed things over the edge. Guitarist Ace Frehley, showing up visibly drunk, turned the interview into a circus of slurred jokes and loud laughter.
But you're kind of like a spaceman, huh?
No, actually, I'm a plumber. On the side.
While Peter Criss joined in the antics, Gene Simmons glared daggers, and Paul Stanley's exasperation was palpable.
Half the equipment, oh, I see there's a live human being over there. Half the equipment is right here.
Stanley Space Bear in captivity. I got him, he's captured.
Captain Bear.
Okay. Space Bear.
How are you, Tom?
I'm all right, thank you. In your
This wasn't just a moment of embarrassment, it was a glimpse into the fractures dividing the band. Within a few years, both Frehley and Criss would be gone, but the seeds of their exit were sown that night on live television. Coming off the drama of Kiss, Gene Simmons found himself at the center of another cringeworthy moment. This time, it was personal. During an interview alongside his wife, Shannon Tweed, Simmons tried to lighten the mood with a joke about his past escapades, but Tweed wasn't laughing.
How's your back, Gene?
My back is good. My schmeckle, not so much.
That's very nice of you to joke about.
It's a joke. Where are you going? What are you doing?
Rude.
She's
so
done
rude.
with you.
It's so rude for you to joke about it.
I was
Really
just joking because she's a comedian.
Here, these back on. It suits you.
Left stunned and scrambling to recover, Simmons awkwardly shifted the blame to the interviewer.
Thanks for the question.
I'm sorry. You're blaming it on me? Don't put this on me. This is all yours.
You did the entire setup. Please come back here.
No, you joke about it, and it's not funny.
Well, I'm trying to make you feel a little more comfortable.
So it's possible that she's done with you, Jane. How do you feel about it?
Well, I hope not.
You hope not.
Please come back.
Shannon, you want to come back? She doesn't. She's mad. She's mad.
I'm tired.
Good setup, Joyce.
Don't blame me for this. So I thought it was you were kidding, and I see that you are not.
No.
So it's not a pretty...
Shannon, come back.
She's mad because you made a joke about it.
I was trying to lighten the mood, and
She was not having it.
Yeah.
Hey, Golden Throwback fans, ready to take a trip down memory lane? Perfect Fifth has you covered with graphic tees that celebrate the music you love. Check out this cassette-era design, a tribute to those mixtape days. Or vibe with melting vinyl sunset, bringing back the golden age of records. And, for the Patriots, Stars, Stripes, and Strings, combines music and Americana in a style all your own. Get it for yourself or as the perfect gift for the music lover in your life. And right now, get 30% off your order with code THROWBACK30 at checkout. Click the link in the description to shop now. Perfect fifth. Wear the rhythm. Relive the moments. If you thought Gene Simmons' awkward moments were bad, wait until you see this gem from Ozzy Osbourne. Throughout his career, Ozzy has delivered some of the most hilariously incoherent interviews, and this one is no exception. Joined by his equally zonked guitarist, Zakk Wylde, the duo stumbled through a conversation that felt more like a surreal comedy skit than an interview.
I mean, it's all to do with this drugs and alcohol rehabilitation. I think someone's still taking drugs and alcohol somewhere.
From mislabeling their plane as a bus, or maybe a boat, to laughing uncontrollably about toilet paper, Ozzy and Zakk's antics left everyone scratching their heads.
Not on this bus. No, not on this boat. No, this is clean. I'm clean for once. Isn't that nice? Have you guys?
Somehow, they even managed to turn the topic of a portable toilet into a punchline.
Now, of course, the question before we get into the next video is, did both of you, I don't know if Zakk's still with us or not, did both of you bring your own toilet paper?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, and our own toilet.
Even the nicest rock stars have their limits. Queen guitarist Brian May, often known for his humble and thoughtful demeanor, showed a sharper edge during an interview with a Dutch TV station. Exhausted and clearly frustrated, May started the conversation by admitting he wasn't thrilled to be there.
Yeah, I would not be doing this out of choice. I just don't want to disappoint you guys, that's all. I mean, really, I need to sleep.
When the interviewer attempted to show footage of local students performing a Queen song, a technical mishap derailed the moment entirely.
Listen, do you want to do an interview about the show or what we're doing? Because this is really wasting time.
Okay.
You know, I'm sorry to be difficult, but, you know, we're all trying to do as much as we can here. You sure you want to do this?
Okay, let me just ask, to be honest to you, your manager also told me this, but I'm very much upfront.
May, visibly irritated, cut the segment short, insisting they focus on the show rather than waste time on broken tapes.
Listen, we have like 3 minutes left. If you
Okay.
want to do an interview, but I don't want to be watching bits of tape. It's ridiculous. Look, I'm sorry. It doesn't work. I'm sorry, guy. I got it. What matters to me tonight is the show.
Few interviews in music history are as jaw-dropping as James Brown's infamous 1988 appearance on CNN. Following his arrest for assaulting his wife and firing a gun at her car, Brown faced tough questions, but his responses were anything but remorseful.
Well, good. It sounds to me as though you're not troubled by any of this at all.
This is a man's world.
Thanks for reminding us of that. Every once in a while, we forget.
Instead of addressing the charges, Brown burst into spontaneous renditions of his hits, like Living in America and It's a Man's World.
And what are you going to say to your fans when they ask you some questions about it?
I'm going to say I feel good. Papa's got a brand new bag. It's a man's world.
Well, that's the second time we've heard that in 2 days. That's very interesting. Now, don't leave us, James. You stay right there.
I'm not gonna leave out
We
to do
have to
something.
talk about.
Sporting yellow sunglasses and an unshaken grin, he dismissed the gravity of the situation and boasted about his charm with women.
Now, the women love you when you get out there. Why do you think that is?
Because
Why
I
do you
look
think
good.
that is? You
I
look
smell good. I
Yes.
feel good.
And you sing good.
And make love good.
Speculation of substance abuse loomed heavily over the interview, which revealed a troubling side of the funk legend. Equal parts surreal and unsettling, this bizarre exchange remains a stark reminder of the controversies that marred Brown's career. Now it's time to hear from you. What's the most cringeworthy or chaotic interview moment you've ever seen? Drop your favorites in the comments and let us know which clip shocked you the most.